Beneath every garden lies a hidden kingdom, the living world of soil. Healthy soil is a bustling ecosystem, home to billions of microorganisms, fungi and invertebrates. These tiny workers break down organic matter, creating humus, the dark, rich foundation of fertile land. Humus acts as a sponge, holding water and nutrients for plants and creating air pockets for roots to breathe. Building humus is the gardener's most important task. Traditional methods like digging and tilling can harm this ecosystem. But what if there's a gentler way? One that mimics the forest floor and builds humus quickly? The answer is surprisingly simple. The humble cardboard box. Cardboard can feed soil life, suppress weeds and conserve moisture, all at once. With this method, we can transform poor ground into a thriving garden bed. The cardboard method, also called sheet mulching, builds soil from the top down, just like nature. Lay cardboard over grass or weeds. It blocks light, smothering unwanted plants without digging or chemicals. Moist cardboard breaks down quickly, feeding the soil, not pests. It holds moisture and nutrients, creating a perfect environment for earthworms and microbes. These creatures drag cardboard into their burrows, mixing it into the soil. Fungi thrive, weaving networks that transport water and nutrients. This hidden network is the circulatory system of a healthy garden. The cardboard method helps gardens flourish faster than almost any other technique. With just cardboard, we set the stage for vibrant, living soil. Start with the plain, uncoated brown cardboard. No glossy finishes, coloured inks, or plastic tape. Remove all tape and labels. Use large sheets to cover more ground with fewer gaps. Lay cardboard directly over lawn or weeds. No digging needed. Mow or cut vegetation low first. Soak the ground, then overlap cardboard edges by at least 6 inches to block all light. Drench the cardboard until it's soft and pliable. This moisture jump-starts decomposition and attracts earthworms. Next, add a layer of nitrogen-rich material. Grass clippings, kitchen scraps, no meat or dairy, or manure. Cover with a thick layer of mulch, wood chips, straw, or leaves. The mulch protects the layers below, keeps moisture in, and gives a tidy finish. Keep the bed consistently damp but not soggy. With these steps, you've created a living, no-dig garden bed. Now, let nature take over. In the first month, a quiet transformation unfolds beneath the mulch. Earthworms arrive, drawn by moisture and darkness, pulling cardboard into their burrows and aerating the soil. Fungi colonize the cardboard, breaking down tough fibres with their web-like mycelium. Bacteria join in, digesting organic matter and unlocking nutrients. Watering with compost tea can speed up this process by adding more beneficial microbes. Weeds and grass beneath the cardboard die off, decomposing in place and enriching the soil. Instead of removing nutrients, everything is recycled back into the system. Soon the layers blur, the cardboard softens, and the soil darkens and becomes crumbly. Lift a corner, and you'll see the beginnings of rich, new humus. This is nature's orchestra at work, turning waste into fertile ground. You don't have to wait for the cardboard to decompose. Plant right away. For large plants, cut an X in the cardboard, peel back the flaps and plant into the soil. In containers, a soaked cardboard layer at the bottom helps feed soil life and regulate moisture. Always overlap plain cardboard sheets to block weeds and avoid glossy or plastic-coated types. Moisture is key. Thoroughly soak the cardboard to help it break down. This method mimics the forest floor, feeding soil life and building structure naturally. It's a simple, sustainable way to grow a thriving garden in harmony with nature.